she was telling me like, oh, this case not gonna go nowhere because this case is only based off 2 months of food stamp. She got food stamp for 2 months, not knowing Arkansas law, not knowing they was gonna put me on child support.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
You may lower your hand. And Ms. Sweet, you may proceed.
Thank you, Honor. We are here on the state's Uniform Interstate Family Support Act petition. And the state is ready to proceed. However, Your Honor, it looks like the court did order parentage testing in July of last year. However, that was not completed in Texas, but we do have the results from valid results from the state of Arkansas. If the court is willing to proceed today based on.
Has Mr. Brown been shown those results?
No, Your Honor, I apologize. Let me go ahead and forward those to Mr. Brown.
And are the proper chains of custody attached?
Hey, can I ask a question, Your Honor?
At the valid results, Your Honor, I do not see the chain of custody.
Okay.
And I have just sent those to the court and to Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, if you could check your email for an email from me with the DNA results attached.
And there was a DNA test we took in Texas.
This was a DNA test from Arkansas.
Were you tested in Arkansas, sir?
Yes, I was texting in Arkansas years back, but I never received no DNA results or nothing. And then they made me retest in Texas, and I thought we was taking a DNA test in Texas. That's why I thought the results was here because I went out here in Texas and did a DNA swab.
Okay. Miss Sweet. Hold on, So, sir, are you agreeing to accept the ones from Arkansas, or are you asking that the ones in Texas be completed?
I'm asking for the ones in Texas to be completed because I got other people in Arkansas, so I know how the games they play. But it really doesn't even matter, ma'am. It really doesn't even matter. But I haven't received no results. I'm checking my email right now. I maybe thought that this was from the test that we took in Texas. I did not know that she never took the test in Texas.
Miss Sweet, I didn't get those results. But you said the chain of custody documents aren't attached?
I do not see them, Your Honor. No, I do see, sorry, Your Honor, they do look a lot different. So it is from LabCorp, and I do see a signature of a notary as well as it looks like a sworn statement from the lab that's added onto it. Which I believe may be the chain of custody, just not used to what I'm seeing, Your Honor.
And you emailed those to me, or you just?
Yes, I put them on the under the CSC01 at texascourts.gov, Your Honor, but I can forward it to a different email address if necessary. Give me 1 moment.
Miss Sweet, let's recess for a minute and see if we can do something else and see if those come through. And then maybe you can talk to Mr. Brown about those results from Arkansas.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, Mr. Brown. You've already been sworn, so Miss Sweet, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So there are DNA results from Arkansas, and I believe that's whether or not the court was going to accept those results from Arkansas.
Mr. Brown, okay with those results?
No.
No, Mr. Brown is not. Do you want me to take testimony on that, Your Honor?
Yes.
Sir, what is your full name?
My name?
Yes, sir, your full name.
Demario Caprice Brown.
And did you see a copy of the parentage test results from Arkansas that I emailed to you just this morning?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And why do you not agree to the court using these results?
Because I never took a DNA test in Arkansas. I never, the problem was I thought that this test that we took in Texas was the results. I never been to Arkansas and took a DNA test. That's what I don't understand. I never received nothing until you just sent me a piece of paper.
Okay. So you do not believe that these results are based on any DNA testing that was done on your behalf?
No, I didn't say that. I said I never received the results until you sent them now. I never received the forms or nothing. Like, I at least want to have...
Mr. Brown, hold on. Did you take a paternity test with this child previously?
In Texas, yes.
I'm not talking about during this dependency of this case. Was there another case previously and you took a DNA test?
Yes.
Okay. And you have always lived in Texas?
No, I moved to Texas when I was 14.
But since you've been grown, you've always lived in Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so what you're saying is you did not go back to Arkansas to take a test?
No, ma'am.
But you could have taken a test in Dallas, and they could have sent the sample to Arkansas for results.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
So, Mr. Brown, is there any other reason that you would not want the court to use the results pursuant to, Arkansas being the one to initiate testing?
I never received nothing until you just sent me the paper. I never received the thing where nothing, I just never received nothing about the test. That's all I'm saying. I maybe thought that she had took the test that y'all had, made her take. But I see right now that she never even came to Dallas and took the test.
She's Mr. Brown, she's not going to come to Dallas and take a test. She's still going to be tested in Arkansas.
Okay.
Her and the child are going to be tested in Arkansas. Now that you know that, are you still not agreeing to have this DNA test entered into evidence?
We can just move on with it.
Okay.
And I'm saying for prolonging it.
Okay. So go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
So, Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to offer into evidence the parentage test results showing that Mr. Brown cannot be excluded as the father of the child before the court.
This states Exhibit A?
I had marked it, Your Honor, but I can resend it and mark it as states Exhibit A, yes.
This states Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Mr. Brown, your child, DeAndre Williams, was born on or around July 6th of 2021. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you have 4 other minor children. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you currently making, before taxes, $2,000 per month?
It's around by, I just looked at it, it's around by 1,900.
And are you in agreement with Ms. Williams applying for maintaining government medical assistance for your child?
You don't receive medical or Medicaid for my child.
Unresponsive.
Mr. Brown, the question is, do you agree to her applying for and or maintaining government health insurance?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Are you in agreement then, sir, to pay cash medical support of $30 per month beginning April 1st?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Do you understand any additional healthcare expenses will be covered by you and Ms. Williams 50-50?
Yes, ma'am.
And regarding child support, do you understand that I've calculated child support to be $237 per month with credit for 4 other children?
Yes.
Are you in agreement to child support being set to that amount?
No.
Okay. What do you believe that child support should be set to?
It's not what I believe that child support should be set to. It's just like with the case was this case is an Arkansas case, correct? But I know it was transferred to Texas. But I know, so therefore, with the case we go by Texas rules, correct?
Objection, unresponsive.
Yes.
The answer to the question is yes. The case is going by Texas rules, and that's what she's calculating by Texas rules.
Even though the child is in Arkansas and she in Arkansas?
I don't have jurisdiction over her and the child. I have jurisdiction over you. So we have to use the rules in Texas.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
So Mr. Brown, are you then in agreement to the child support being set based on guidelines in the Texas Family Code to $237 per month?
Yes, and I also got one question with this.
The court may allow you to dash at the end. So regarding retroactive or any back child support, did the child live with you up until the beginning of last year?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. But the child no longer lived with you in April of 2024 up until today, the child's lived with mother in Arkansas. Is that correct?
Yes,
And
yes,
then you had sent mother since April of 2021 around $2,470. Is that correct?
yes, or more.
So the payments that you did you send $1,800 around September 20th of 2024?
Yes,
Did you send around $100 in December of 2024?
yes,
And then May of 2024, did you send $420 to mother?
yes,
And then on May 18th, did you also send around $150 to mother?
yes.
Sorry, Mr. Brown, I didn't hear a response.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So do you understand that that total is $2,470?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Are there any other payments that you wish to bring to the court's attention?
I haven't sent her a lot of money, but I mean, I sent way more money than that, but I was not calculating because I didn't expect for us to go through a situation like this. But yes, we'll be fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yes.
Okay. So do you understand the state is then proposing a retroactive child support judgment of $686?
Yes, and I did not agree with it.
And do you understand the state's also proposing you pay that judgment at $50 a month beginning April 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you believe the retroactive judgment should be?
I don't think it should be 680 because I've been sending Audrey all type of money. I've been sending her way more money than what I got calculated on my phone, and I never sent her money for her. It was directly for the child. But we was in a situation where she was telling me like, "Oh, this case not gonna go nowhere because this case is only based off 2 months of food stamp." She got food stamp for 2 months, not knowing Arkansas law, not knowing they was gonna put me on child support. And she trying to drop the case, but the lady told her that I can sign my rights over. Who would sign their rights over just to get out child support?
Do you also understand that you'll be billed for court costs by the District Clerk of Dallas County?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Your Honor, I passed the witness and would request a ruling as to the retroactive child support judgment.
Then I will accept the agreement of the parties, make this agreement the order of the court. I will order a retroactive child support judgment of $0. Court, are there any questions? You have any questions, sir?
Yes, I had one question. So what if I move to Arkansas? What if I move to Arkansas April the 1st?
Then you'll move to Arkansas April the 1st. They will still withhold this child support from your check.
I know that, but would this case be sent back to Arkansas? Because I'm thinking about going to Arkansas and fighting for the custody of my son because I don't deserve this. I'm just, how would it go?
It depends. I can't tell you yes, it'll be sent back. I can't tell you no. It depends on what takes place.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. If you have no further questions, sir, then you're free to go.
Okay, and what was the judgment?
The judgment, you don't have a judgment.
Okay.
You just have to pay cash medical support of $30 and child support of $237.
And no retro.
No retro.
Hey, thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You have a blessed day.
You too.
All right.